Carl O's Game of the Week is Shadow Dancer by Sega. Shadow Dancer is a side-scrolling hack-and-slash action game produced by Sega and originally released as an arcade game in 1989. It is the second and final arcade game in the Shinobi series. Even though a loose adaptation titled Shadow Dancer: The Secret of Shinobi was released exclusively for the Mega Drive/Genesis in 1990. The player controls a ninja aided by an attack dog, who is fighting to save the city from a terrorist organization. Shadow Dancer was the first game developed for the Sega System 18 arcade board hardware, and its generally well-received home versions were released for several home computer systems and a Master System console in 1991 and 1992 respectively. The play mechanics of Shadow Dancer are similar to these of the arcade version of the original Shinobi. The controls and almost all of the player's moves from the original Shinobi are present here as well. The biggest change is the addition of the canine companion that follows the protagonist around. When a dog barks towards an enemy, the player can sick the dog on the enemy by pressing the attack button while crouching, allowing the player an opportunity to attack the enemy while it is being bitten by the dog. However, if the player takes too long to attack the bitten enemy or the enemy has a strong defense, then the dog will be hurt and turn into a harmless pup. The dog will then remain in pup form until the player acquires the next time bomb or finishes the stage. The player's weapons consist of an unlimited supply of ninja stars and a sword, which is used when adjacent to an enemy. When the player collects half of the time bombs in each stage, stronger weapons are granted until the player finishes the stage or loses a life. The player can also use one of 3 random ninja magic techniques that will clear the entire screen of enemies. Normally, these techniques can only be used once per stage, but if the player continues the game by inserting more coins, of course, you always can do things when you put the coins in that arcade cabinet and press start, the protagonist restarts the stage with 2 units instead of 1. Bonus points are awarded if the player completes the game without using ninja stars or ninja magic. There are 4 different missions consisting of 3 stages for the first mission and 4 stages each for the remaining 3. In the first few stages of each mission, the player must collect a certain amount of time bombs scattered throughout the stage in order to proceed to the goal. The final stage in each mission is a confrontation between him and one of 4 bosses: an armed giant throwing enemy balls, a weaponized tank enemy, a woman armed with shield/weapon device, and a female ninja using magic. Between each mission, there is a bonus stage, minigame, seen from the character's perspective as he tosses ninja stars at enemy ninjas dropping down from a building. The player is awarded an extra life after successfully completing the minigame. The true plot of this game is the young ninja battles together with his faithful pet dog in the center of the city. A group of terrorists are committing every imaginable atrocity known to man, including the planting of time bombs throughout the city. A youthful hero and his canine companion set out to gather all the explosives placed by the evil gang. The protagonist is never actually named in the original arcade version, although the various home versions gives him different identities. And if you do make it to the end of the game, which is stage 4, mission 4, you fight the final boss. And if you defeat the final boss, the United States Space Shuttle will be able to take off and go to the stars. As the space shuttle is taken off, they look down and they see the ninja warrior and his companion watching the space shuttle take off. And that's the end of the game, guys. Check this game out, Shadow Dancer. It's a great game, a lot of fun. The missions and stages are not very long on this game, so it's one you can get through in less than 30 minutes. So check out Shadow Dancer, guys. I think you'll love this one.